The amount of the tax penalty for being uninsured in coverage year 2018 has been set by the IRS. The tax penalty for being uninsured, that's something that comes out of the Affordable Care Act individual mandate. You have to have insurance or you pay a penalty for being uninsured. Insurance could mean Medicaid, it could be private insurance, it could be employer-sponsored insurance, it could be Medicare, but if you don't have qualified health coverage, you could pay a penalty for being uninsured. The penalty is a calculation done by the IRS each year. They calculate the average premium for bronze plans, and this caps the amount of that tax penalty. It's adjusted each year. Who pays this penalty? Those that don't maintain minimum essential health coverage. There are exceptions and there are exemptions. Now, the 2018 numbers have been released by the IRS. For 2018, the penalty is the greater of 2.5% of income above the tax filing threshold, or $695 per adult, $347.50 per child. And then there's a cap on that per family. So if you have a family with a lot of children, the maximum amount they could pay for being uninsured would be just over $2,000. This again is what's reconciled when you file your 2019 taxes. But you're saying, hey, I thought that tax penalty disappeared. And you're part right. The GOP tax bill that was signed into law zeroes out the penalty for not having insurance, but not until coverage year 2019. So when you reconcile your taxes in 2020, if you didn't have insurance in 2019, that's where you would put $0 for not having insurance. Some people might be in for a surprise if they don't have insurance in 2018 when it comes time to reconcile their taxes in 2019. That penalty will still be there using this math as determined by the IRS. Now, CMS has been issuing some new guidance lately that kind of chips away at if that penalty will be around by granting more exemptions, hardships exemptions to more people. And we have a separate video on the update to hardship exemptions. But keep in mind, if people aren't claiming a hardship exemption on their tax return and they didn't have insurance in 2018 and they're otherwise not covered by an exemption or grace period, there will be a penalty that could be assessed. The tax plan also, that GOP tax plan we were just talking about, it raised the tax filing threshold, so that's going to impact the amount of penalty owed by most families. Remember, it's 2.5% above the tax filing threshold, so if that tax filing threshold goes up, you're eliminating those people that might have to pay under that amount. You can read this new IRS guidance and take a look at their math on the link that we share here. You can also share your healthcare story or send us a question, and you can do that at healthwatchwisconsin.org.